This video is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. It's not investment, financial, legal, or tax advice. Always consult a qualified professional before making decisions. Past performance isn't indicative of future results, and investing involves risks. Do your own research.
Let's talk about a technology that is seriously going to change your entire relationship with money. It's called Agentic AI. And look, it's not just another app. Think of it more like a financial superhero that lives right there in your pocket. So let's see how this thing actually works.
You know that feeling, right? That little ping from your bank and your heart just plummets. You see unusual activity and your mind immediately starts racing, trying to figure out what happened, who you need to call. Ugh, it is a total nightmare.
But what if it didn't have to be like that at all? Just imagine for a second that instead of that wave of panic, you got a completely different kind of message. One that doesn't cause stress, but actually makes you feel relieved. Yeah, get this. Instead of being handed a problem, you're handed a solution. Hey, I saw something weird, so I froze it, disputed the charge, and I've already started building the case for you. We're all good. No frantic phone calls, no sitting on hold for an hour. It's just handled. And that right there is the promise of Agentic AI. So what is this magic? It's called Agentic AI. And here is the single most important thing to remember. This is not another budgeting app that just gives you advice. No, this AI acts. It is an autonomous agent. It anticipates problems before they happen and adapts on the fly, all for you. It really is your money's own personal superhero. So let's dive into its first major superpower, being your 24/7 around-the-clock fraud guardian. And trust me, in today's world, you absolutely need one. And why is that? Well, because last year alone, scammers stole over $10 billion from people all over the world. That number is just insane, and it shows you how big the battlefield is. This is the supervillain our AI hero is fighting against every single day. So how does it fight back? Well, your agent is constantly scanning every single one of your transactions, checking them against global fraud patterns in real time. So imagine you're about to download some sketchy investment app. Your AI instantly recognizes it as a phishing scam, blocks it, and lets you know why it was a threat. It stops the bullet before you even knew it was fired. And look, this isn't just some far-off theory. Check out this chart. A Dutch bank put this kind of tech to work, and they cut down the time it takes to set up a new bank account, that's what they call onboarding, by a mind-blowing 90%. That just shows you how ridiculously fast and efficient these systems are at handling really complex stuff. Okay, but protecting your money is only half the battle. This AI isn't just a security guard, it's also your personal wealth coach, and it's designed to help you grow your money without you even having to think about it. So here's a scenario that might hit a little close to home for some of us. Your agent is looking at your spending and it sees, you've been eating out a lot this month. Hey, we've all been there. But instead of just a boring notification that you'll probably ignore, it does something genius. It sees the pattern, and then it automatically moves a small amount, let's say $50, into a high-yield ETF. And that's basically just an investment fund that's built to help your money grow. It literally turns your spending habit into a smart investing habit. And that is the absolute key here. It makes building your wealth automatic. It's these little intelligent moves happening in the background of your life that add up and compound into some serious gains down the road. All right, for its third superpower, we're wading into some seriously cool territory. Your Agentic AI can basically be your personal financial fortune teller, helping you plan for those huge life goals. Okay, so let's say you're planning a big trip. Instead of you spending hours and hours researching everything, your AI agent just gets to work. It can actually predict how currency rates and flight prices might change. It could even suggest a small investment in a travel company to offset rising costs. We're talking about a tool that could literally save you hundreds of bucks on your next vacation, all by thinking a few steps ahead for you. Of course, every superhero has a weakness, right? A kryptonite. And when you're talking about technology this powerful, it is so important to be real about the potential risks right alongside all the amazing rewards. So, the upside? It's huge. We're talking productivity boosts in the financial industry of up to 35%. For you, that means smarter, faster decisions and saving a ton of time. But, and this is a big but, the risk is that these AIs are only as good as the data they learn from. If the data is biased, the AI's decisions could be biased too. And that is exactly why having a human in the loop to keep an eye on things is always going to be absolutely crucial. And you know, this isn't science fiction. Early versions of this are already out there in apps you can download right now. You've got Magnify, which lets you ask complex stock questions in just plain English. Betterment uses AI to automatically tweak your investments as your life changes. And budgeting apps like Mint or YNAB, that stands for You Need a Budget, they use AI to categorize all your spending for you. The revolution is already quietly happening.
So, that kind of brings us to the big final question. If you had an AI agent that could do anything you wanted with your money, protect it, grow it, plan with it, what's the very first thing you tell it to do? What's your wildest financial dream that it could help you make real? Because that future, it's a lot closer than you might think.